we don't play. Stay out the way. Check out this look on my face. I'll come save the day. Give me my cape. Look at I'm flying away. 5-star cream of the crop. Go and make spot. Go and put the cherry on top. This one can't be stopped. Giving them shock. It's really like that. Don't believe me, just watch. Watch, 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 watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Watch, 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 watch. Don't believe me, just pulling up me and my friends. Big boy spins, just might start up a trend. You don't wanna go up against, no offense. Might wanna check on your lens. They know when this drop, everyone stop. Ain't no more room on top. This one can't be blocked. Give me my props. I'm really like that. Don't believe me, just watch.
What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you guys for tuning in to ACTVPLUS.com's. And you are watching the Culture Club, where we spell club with 2 B's because we like to be bold and blunt. Like we do always. State your name. What you got to say, Megan? What you got to say,
That's a
Megan?
little stretch.
What you got to say, Megan? What you got to say, Megan?
I'm standing out the bathroom over here. It must be something you catch when you go to the bathroom over here. Because both of them came back talking weird.
If state your name, and if you could get the person on the right of you to do anything, what would it be? Starting from our right to our left, and your right would be Kellington.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Megabody. And I can't say the things that I would want Kellington to do.
You're not bold. You need to be
He's
bold.
not bold and blunt.
You need to be bold.
He's bold
I'm
and
not going
blunt.
to say I'm on film. It's some themes.
Just go ahead and
It's
say
some
it.
things, y'all. Some real things. And I'm not going to say them.
Next.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, right.
Let's see how bold you are, David.
You were in bold.
Well, since the Kellington got a pass,
There you go.
somebody shake some ass and
So you want me to shake some ass?
And you have to.
It's that on the right. Someone on the right.
said anything.
No, it said the person to the right. You want me to shake some ass?
Well, yeah, because he's not going to do
You ain't got to do it right now. We just.
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean,
We'll be
do it.
upstairs in the
This
dressing
first
room.
I'm carrying. I can show you a little. Can we cue the music? Can we cue the music?
No, we're not
wait.
giving no music.
I'm
All
not
right.
going to do no booty
What's
pop.
going on, world? I am Wes, and I would love for David to walk around the house in a thong for an hour.
an hour.
An hour's a long time.
that's
I
a
can
long
settle for
time.
15.
This ain't about y'all. It's about me.
But we want to
Are you
make that
taking
happen.
shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are they?
Next.
Shots at
Oh no, fuck.
Next.
Kellington.
My
secret. Okay.
Yeah, right.
To your right. Yep.
Okay, I'm your boy Kellington.
I'm your. Oh,
Yeah.
Tell me what you want them to do.
Tell me
out.
what you want.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, hold on. I can't be bold and blunt.
Talk to the mic. Talk
I
to the
can't be
mic.
bold and blunt. That's a little much. But oh, you know what? I would love for you to take me to eat.
I love to eat.
What are you?
Can we do another round of this?
I don't believe that was a real. I don't believe that was a real.
That was the real. That was
Okay. Come on. You better cross that leg. Next.
A day.
Yeah.
What I want a day to do.
What?
He actually demonstrated on episode. You remember the episode when I first met you?
What was that?
I met you giving me head.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Can we see that again?
I didn't see
You
that.
can watch that on the
Watch
Mr.
that
Season
on
4
Facebook.
on
That was very interesting,
ACTVPLUS.com.
though. He did a great job.
Great on Mister?
Great sound effects. I would love for him to, if I can get you to do anything, take me out the country. I'm kind of afraid, and I think I will have a good time with you too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
All right, sir.
Because I love men with big lips, I would have said Wes should kiss me, but I can't.
Aw, I appreciate your bold and blunt. I appreciate your bold and blunt.
A kiss is not bold and blunt.
It is.
It is.
These
That's what you
lips,
wanna
these
do.
lips work, baby. And there's a lot of people out in Atlanta that don't know how to kiss, and everybody be wanting to kiss me. You cannot. Okay. Yeah, you cannot. Anyways, let's go. Comments and opinions. So listen, y'all, we just did a live show,
Shorts ain't working.
and the live show was pretty dope. What did y'all think about the live show?
It was so much fun.
Yeah, I love the live show.
We got to do it
What
again.
was the guy's name that called in?
Terrell.
Terry.
Shout out to Terry. We appreciate you. Yeah, it was fun.
Please wait.
Oh, the live was great. I was just I thought we was gonna get somebody that was gonna talk some crap to us, and I know Meg be ready. So
Ready.
Period.
I think when live shows become like a thing, and they know when we're gonna be on, I think we'll get more of an audience and we might get more engagement. We'll figure out the odds and the what work, what don't work. But for the first time, I actually think that it was pretty dope. I can't wait to watch it back and just to make sure we got the kinks out. I'm more technical than anything. But yeah, thank you for joining that live, and thank you for calling in, Terry. If I didn't get to your call, my apologies, but I appreciate you. Johan says, David is such a fine man. Love all of him. Ayo says, I love David's physique and his skin tone. Shout out to David. My name, same. Okay.
Good name.
SBU Forbes says, Corday is best dressed for me. Pre-K Cop says, I think this show is the difference between the DC government educated gays and the ignorant Southern Blackwoods gays. It's so down market in terms of self-respect, class, and the total opposite of demure.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of?
That's so rude.
I'm not sure if y'all ever saw the episode when on Ayala Fix My Life when Neffy was on there, and she said Neffy is a nasty bitch. She said you vile.
It's a gutter snipe.
You vile. You straight out the hood gutter snipe. I never knew heard what a gutter snipe was, but she said Neffy is a nasty bitch.
So that's what they said about
we
us?
did. What
that was
did we do to you though? What did we do? Like,
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing.
Damn.
come on now. That was so
We
mean.
not educated.
Again, just so y'all, just for the people in the back and the people in the way back, I think everybody or just about everybody on this set has a degree. So
Correct.
A lot of people equate education with degrees, but that takes care of that. And so yeah.
But even people that don't have degrees, you can't say they're not educated.
That's it.
Or you
That's,
can't-
I mean, that's what he's basing it off of. Like,
You
yeah.
can't say people without degrees can't have anything to say. It's a lot of people that didn't go to school and the most talented people that you could ever meet. You know,
But I don't know. Do y'all know any DC government gays?
I don't.
I know one or two, but at the end of the day, they do the same. They do the same
I think
thing.
yes, he probably still watching.
They may know how to,
Probably.
depending on their platforms, they know how to speak in a certain way or act in a certain way, but they the same.
People like this just want to rise out of somebody.
Howard Moore 1332 says this pushing out thing sounds disgusting, and it can be. It definitely can be.
Oh my God.
All right. So can you read this bold and blunt? Okay. So first off, it's a lot going on. I'm a little discombobulated. First, our theme for this show is tank top and shorts. That is the theme. Okay. Live in it, let it marinate, and be okay. All right. You're gonna be all right over there. Second thing, bold and blunt is a time where during the show people write in. And they write in about a story or something that they would like us to discuss. Our job is to be bold and blunt in our response. Respectful though, but bold and blunt. And i.e. bold and blunt means being honest and truthful to yourself. Not to the majority, but to yourself, okay? Can you go ahead and read this bold and blunt for us, please?
Absolutely. Hello, my name is B. Cole, and I've been friends with someone for many years. Over time, I've noticed something that has been bothering me, but I've never known how to approach it. Now, on 7 occasions, I've smelled an odor on them. Damn. It's something I've been reluctant to bring up because I value our friendship deeply, and I would never want to hurt their feelings or make them feel uncomfortable. I care about them too much to risk damaging the friendship by mentioning something so sensitive. However, it's been weighing on me, and I'm unsure of how to address it in a way that's respectful and kind. I just want help without causing any emotional distress.
All right, B. Cole. First of all, B. Cole, you are gorgeous, okay? I didn't want to put your imaging out on the thing because you didn't say I could or could not. But baby girl, I understand why men love women, okay? You are fine, okay?
fine.
I'm going to start off with that, B. Cole. Second, you just got to lay it on whoever this person is that the smell ain't right. And be nice about it because story time. I went to an event with my boy across from me a day. And there was a smell, right? Now,
What?
hold on. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, when I smell something, I make sure it's not me. So, you know, you do the little. You know, whatever. You've been there, done that. You just want to make sure it's not you. So I made sure it wasn't me first. Then I'm like, yeah, what's up? You know, okay, you know, making it not too obvious. I want to know where that smell is coming from. So I thought it was a friend of mine that I brought. Now, even though, so then I said, let's go to the car real quick. I got to get something in the car. So he came with me to the car. I said, do you smell something? And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's a smell. And you sure is it you? And he smelled himself and he was like, no, it's not me. And then I was like, you sure? So then I sniffed him again and I was like, oh, it's not you. Okay. Something smell. Something smelling. Something smell. And I was like, okay, boom. So then we went to the car, got some breath mints just in case, I didn't know where that smell was coming from. We went back into the venue. I don't know if you smelled it a day. We went back into the venue and I'm like, it's just somebody. And so I asked my boy Devin, y'all know Devin. I said, do you stink? He was like, no, it's not me. And then we realized that it was I don't know if it was the table, like the wood of the table or something with the table wasn't smelling right. The moral of this story is, if you really cool with the person that you're really cool with, for me, and anybody on here may have a different opinion, if you're really cool with this person, you should be able to talk to them about any and everything, especially if you think it's concerning them or you. And just be like, hey, I got some deodorant in the car, some cologne in the car. Let's take care of that. Luckily, it wasn't my people's. We were all smelling fresh.
That's your solution? Deodorant and cologne?
It's too late. It's too late. We at the venue. You want me to send you home to go take a shower?
So put sugar on top of shit.
Let me finish what I got to say. Then you can tell B Cole what she should do. All right. So yeah, that's it. That's just honesty, being open and honest. Just always speak your mind, and the truth shall set you free. And we're not gonna go to you. Next,
Let me get on his chest.
what you got to say to B Cole?
I want the world is seeing that this is how he do me. I'm not on that side no more, and it's even worse.
What the world didn't see when he just destroyed some stuff in my kitchen trying to make a drink. That's what the world didn't see.
Oh God.
You want to talk about it
all the time?
Want to talk about it? Like here it go.
I'm human.
All right, Tyrese. What is your response to B Cole?
I don't even have a response. I don't even. Really? No, I do. So this is. I actually know this person. She is so dope. So we was having a deep conversation at work, and she began to tell me about her situation. So I said, "You got to submit it for Culture Club. I'm all about Culture Club."
That's what's up.
So she did. So my thing is, I actually dealt with this. Wasn't a close friend, but it was somebody like I had smashed in the past, and we smashed from time to time. And so one time he wanted to work out at the gym. And I'm talking about he was musty, cutting up, but I'm like really, really sensitive. So I don't want nobody to experience something negative from somebody else or people to be talking about people. And his odor was so strong you could smell it probably from the third set of weightlifting, and I was on the first. You know what I'm saying?
So what did this conversation look like?
I just like, after the workout, it felt like something was wrong, so I was kind of be sensitive. I don't know if he didn't shower at home or it seemed like he showered at the gym, but I was like, hey, I said, I don't know if you noticed or whatever. I said, we had a great workout and I think you're a great guy. I think you're a great guy because I always like to say something positive, before I say
The setup.
And I said, I'm not sure if you noticed. I'm not sure what's going on, but, it was a little odor coming from you, so just, I don't know if you want to do something about it, but I just do want you to know because I don't want people talking about you because I think you're a dope guy, And he was like, oh, thank you for letting me know that, and I think he utilized the showers, but yeah, that was.
I think sometimes it works like how some people believe that they have a great singing voice, and some people are tone deaf, and maybe they don't smell themselves too. I think it works that way too, because when they go ahead and sing, people be like, nah, your voice is not there. But if they can't smell themselves and everybody else can smell them, I think it kind of works like that too, because sometimes people don't smell themselves. It's very interesting. A day, I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Okay.
You go out on a date.
Okay.
This man, great guy. Y'all getting to know each other. You think it might be something, right? He comes out on the date, dressed to impress, but you smell something as soon as he approaches you.
Okay.
How are you handling that situation?
It's a first date, so I'll be kind of disappointed, but I'm not gonna.
It's not the first date.
Oh wait.
Let's just say it's the fourth.
The fourth date. I mean, I'm not gonna knock him off for that because accident happens. So I mean, if he's a great guy, because for me to go on the fourth date, then he's definitely a great guy. So I'm not gonna knock him off.
No, all
Bring
4
up-
times.
You bring
Let
up
him
a good
finish.
point.
Let him finish.
He's not. So he's a great guy. So I'm not gonna knock him off for that. However, so in the process of understanding his personality, for that fourth date, if he's not sensitive, I might bring it up. If he's sensitive, I might say it in a text.
What's his
Come on,
breath thinking?
Antics.
All 4 dates?
Right.
That's what I want
That's
to
the
know.
question.
Or just
He didn't say his breath.
No.
Oh, body odor.
Pull the condom off. Make sure the green light is on. It's on.
It's on.
Okay. Cool.
So he was only think.
Okay, you say that.
I didn't go any further. I was really basic with it.
Okay.
So you would say something to him, is basically.
I would say something to him because it's a fourth date, but I'm not gonna like. I thought you were saying like, would you go on a date with him again? Is that what you were saying?
I was just saying, how would you handle the situation?
How would I handle it? I mean, on the fourth date, I'm not gonna say it on our date, but if we get home or go outside to where it's more relaxed, I might bring it up or say it in the text.
So you would get through the whole date with him.
I
smelling.
definitely will.
Interesting. All right, Kellington, respond to Be Cool about her scenario.
I mean, I'll just keep it real. Just plain and simple.
So if we out,
if we
what you gonna say to me? I'm musty. What you gonna say?
I'm like, friend. I'm just like, that's who I am. Like, we need to talk. Like, yo, I'm gonna put you to the side, but like, friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you washed today, but like, you smell a little bit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
Like,
know if you watched it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what you were like, yo, you smell a little bit.
Like, your
I mean,
steak
it
smell
is
good,
what it
though.
is. Like, if that's
It
your
does
friend,
smell good.
you just gotta tell it like it is. You need to deal with it or you don't. I
Think
told
about
you.
it.
That's on you.
What's your response to Be Cool?
I do think that you need to know your friends because this could be a sensitive topic. However, if you care enough to say something to the person, then you should. However, in most of these cases that I've run into, I just kind of wean myself or move myself out of that. I'm not gonna be able to get through the whole date. Something gonna come up. These are hard conversations because how do you tell another grown person that's interested in you that you stink? And I'm not gonna force myself to get through no date with you smelling like poop. Funny story, when I was in high school, me and like 4 or 5 of my friends, we went to pick up these girls. It was an equal number of girls, and we picked them up in the van. I was in Capital League, and we took the van and we went to go and pick up these girls. And so they came out the house through their backyard, got in the van, and we drove back. And our thing is, we about to beat. We got these pretty girls that we had saw earlier, and we just kept smelling stuff. And it was so much to where we started saying, bro, you don't smell that. You don't smell that. And the way our hotel's room was, they were like lined up. So we would go from room to room, leaving the girls in one room. And certain guys got turned off like, bro, I'm good. I'm just going to stay over here, blah, blah, blah. But we had to figure out how to get the girls back home. And of course, nobody was interested in smashing at this point. So we get the girls back home. And once we drop them off, we still smelling something. It's still the stink is still lingering. So once we got the van back to the hotel, we trying to figure out, we got to get this smell out of here before our advisor drive us somewhere the next day. It was shit in the truck because when they went through the backyard, one of them stepped in something.
My goodness.
Just flip this because now these girls think that it's us. They glad to get back home. These smelly niggas.
That's crazy.
But it was crazy. And no, we didn't have the heart to talk about it and figure out what was going on then. We was like,
I've been
get
like,
rid of them
somebody
now.
told me, like, shit. We need.
We would have found it. We would have tried to clean up the problem, and we still could have had something that
I
night.
can't ignore stuff like that.
David, before we get to your buzzer, David,
Oh man,
what would you tell Be Cool?
That look of the
Like,
stuff.
oh man.
because it's tough. Like I've been through a situation like this before. I had a friend whose breath was just terrible. And he was so talkative and so wanted to be in other boys' face and so boy crazy. And it's like you hear the whisperings and the mumbling and the cackling, and it's just like, oh, what do I say? Because they just frying him. But it's like, it's just today I would say something. Back then I was just like, oh, I don't even want to touch on it, but it's a part of being a good friend, having tough conversations.
So you never told him?
Letting people know. I never told him, and I regret not telling him because it was.
Well, now he's gonna see this.
So I have a question, David. With that friend, you tell them, but then what if it's something that they can't change right now? You said breath, because just a lot of things dealing with the oral.
That's the thing about it. Like,
So what you
if you have it would help if you have some kind of
Condition.
solution to help them, and somebody that knows
But
somebody that
If
knows
they breath
somebody.
stink with their mouth closed, it's a problem.
Because apparently, on your nerve, one of the drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race, has had an ongoing breath problem, and they gave it a name, but I don't recall the name. I don't know. They didn't say that. It was something else. And so it's interesting because one of the girls made fun of Anya Nerve and her breath, and because she got kicked off, she was like, well, go to brush your teeth or go to the dentist or something she said. And it made Anya Nerve cry. So some people do have this condition. I don't know, but that ain't everybody. I don't know. You rang your buzzer.
Yeah, so back to your the question you asked me and to you, it's a fourth date. So before the fourth date, we've been having conversations to where we're very relaxed with each other. We probably have even effed,
Effed?
Yeah.
We're not live right now. You go
on site?
We probably could have effed to where we're comfortable with, or even far in the same room too. So, I mean, if we're that comfortable to where there's a fourth date, then of course I'm going to bring up that conversation right there. But if we're not like exclusive to where, we've seen each other's, undressed and all that, I might wait till after the date to like text you, just to be respectful.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We're moving on. Topic: pros and cons for being straight and gay. Give me a pro for being straight.
For being straight, well, you could
just give me one pro.
You could take up societal roles.
You said
societal roles, like political roles, without being. I mean, let me take it back. I'm not going to say because there's gay people that is in politics. Entertainment. You could get into the entertainment industry with like a rap, the rap industry.
Okay.
Because the rap industry is like straight, like for allegedly, straight people. So as a gay person, it's going to be harder for you to, get in there.
I think that straight presenting people is easier to get into. But I get you.
Tyrese, give me a con with being straight.
A con with being straight. If you a straight male, you can't mess around with a dude.
This boy is stupid.
After it.
This boy is
really
stupid. Give me a pro with being gay.
Pro with being gay. Come back to me.
All right, I'm gonna give you a con with being gay. I think that more so than not, there is always a negative thought or a negative connotation attached to anything LGBTQ. That is a con. I think a pro with being gay, just gonna go right into it, is the fact that, well, in my experience, it's not everybody's experience, but in my experience, the camaraderie around gayness, for me, in my experience, is just so positive. And so great in most cases. I know some of y'all hang out with some people and y'all be fighting every night at the club, but that's not my experience. And I also love the appreciation we have for openness and being into the arts and into the entertainment industry. I think that is a pro as well. Sir, pros and cons for being straight and gay. Give me both.
Pro for being straight: random, sporadic, spontaneous sex.
You said gay or straight?
Straight.
Oh.
Nobody has to get ready. Nobody has to.
Oh yeah.
Do all this. You can meet a girl.
Good stuff.
Say, hey, let's go to the bathroom. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. A con for being straight. Ooh. Like, you can't do nothing that's like remotely.
Everything is gay these days.
Everything is
right.
gay. You can't have a little
twitch,
extra seasoning. That's gonna be questionable.
Right.
Women always trying to emasculate you, stuff like that.
Right.
Am I doing
Something to think about.
Actually, I'll get that one to him. Gay. Pro and con with being gay.
I don't know. There's I don't know. There's a pro or con with being either. I think gay and straight, there are spectrums. There are people that are smart. There are people that are dumb. There are people that look good. There are people that don't look good. There are people that get into spaces. I think this not
Kill me when you do this.
I mean, I'm just being real as a gay man that I think presents, I guess, straight in some spaces. I don't know if there's a pro or con. Yeah, they treat me more nice if they don't know, but there are a lot of heterosexual men that get treated like garbage. Like you just said, women try to emasculate them all the time. I don't know if there's a pro or con just for being that. I think you need more to go with being straight or gay.
All right. Next topic. Have you ever messed with someone in a relationship? What was the experience? Did you feel bad? Yes, I have. And I only feel bad if I get to know the other person. And once I get to know the other person, then I don't want to. Even though the people be like, "Oh, we in an open relationship. Oh, we could do this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It don't matter. It don't." All of that great stuff. That's great. That works for you. But I'm not about to be the homeboy friend. Like, I'm not. I don't want to know the homeboy. I don't want to talk to the homeboy. I don't want to hang out with you and the homeboy. I don't want to know nothing about the homeboy. And regardless of y'all openness and what y'all got going on, for me, I like it better that way. Because once I start getting to know the homeboy, we stop fucking. I don't want to fuck you no more. Sir.
I have. And I didn't feel bad at the time. This was a long time ago, y'all. I ain't feel bad
let him know.
at the
Long
time,
time ago.
but it was noticeably more difficult to just get anything from this person, because it's like once the boyfriend is clocked in, you clocked out, and you just gotta wait around, and it's annoying as hell. So I strongly advise against it. And we're gonna move on to Megabody.
So I've done it in the past. Did I feel bad about it? In most cases, no. If I found out that it was somebody that I was cool with, maybe not a friend to, but cool with, that probably made me feel bad. However, I think that the level of expectation is on the person that you're in a relationship with, not the third person. In my opinion. And then, more currently, yeah, I do it, and I have some type of relationship with the lover too. And no, I don't feel bad. They don't feel bad. We do what we do. We grown. Mm-hmm.
All right, Killington. You on your way.
In a real way.
Killington.
Outside of content world, no.
All right. Tyrese.
What's that look?
I love these
Gotta tell the
daily
truth.
you got on.
Me too.
Period.
They is rising up, baby.
We're saving lives today.
Yeah.
I remember this was the first season.
Get your top voice.
Yeah, right.
We need gym shoes.
Yeah, I remember this. Like from the first season, right? When somebody kind of went in on me about some married cat that was trying, whatever we had. I didn't feel bad. It was fun. I was younger. You lived life. In college, you had your slutty college years. But when you're young, you live your life. If you feel bad, don't keep doing it. Learn from your decisions you make. But have fun. Live it up. If it ain't you, it's gonna be somebody else.
Would the Tyrese tomorrow do this? Mess with somebody in a
I don't
relationship?
want nobody else, man. I just want my own.
All right.
Sweet.
All right.
All right.
A day.
So for me, are we talking about an active relationship or a relationship on the verge of collapse?
Do it matter.
Yeah. Because you feel better if it's on the
You are hilarious.
God would not give you somebody's hand.
I'll tell you that too. We about to break up.
Because, if it's an active relationship, no. On the verge of collapse, yes. And I don't feel bad about it. So,
All
because I could
right.
end up being
That's interesting. I didn't think that would be a response, but that's interesting.
Oh,
Next
really?
topic. Name one insecurity you have and how does it affect you? A day.
well, back in the day, not now.
So you don't have any
I don't think I
insecurities?
have any right now because I love myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I grew to love myself. So I used to think that I needed to be tall because I'm a man. Well, Yeah, I used to think, because when I go to like a public setup, I'd be feeling like I'm lost in the middle of people. But I grew that confidence with time. But yeah, that was one of my insecurities. And how does it affect me? Yeah, it just made me not be able to relate with people. Well, it did not make me able to relate with people very well or very confident of myself. Yeah, but now, please, I'm sure with a tall personality. How about that?
Hey, Tyrese.
So we doing that underwear episode. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
I
I'm
want to
saying.
see y'all do that.
Maybe Trip will come on for
Y'all
the underwear
want to just do
episode.
it with tank tops for us, so we can do it. I
I thought you weren't doing that.
I know y'all look good.
We were just waiting for 2 to comply.
Yeah.
That's all.
Let's talk about it. I want to do it.
Killing the vibe. Okay.
Oh, please.
What insecurity I have? I would say my nipples, because they real sensitive and they affect me. Because if you touch me, you're probably gonna get fucked.
Can we see him?
Oh, really?
I want to see him.
Pull to the.
I'm about to
It's
wait
not
after the
hard,
show.
though. It's not hard.
No, they got like when they get yeah.
I know. Can I see him? Or am I gonna have to wait till after the
Do they poke? Do they poke out?
They
See, mine be poking.
So let me ask you a question, Tyrese. So, boom, you're smashing someone in your top voice, and all of a sudden they're like, I'm about to come, and they come, right? But you didn't come. What do they have to do? Because they can't get penetrated anymore. What do they have to do? Do they have to mess with your nipples to help you get there?
It's not a must. I like them to be played with, like to get things going.
I'm
but
asking about you.
I don't need my nipples to be played with to
So
come.
okay.
That just get me going. Like it's finna go down. So don't just be joking and play with my nipples because you gonna get fucked.
Love foreplay.
Okay. All right. Kellington, name one insecurity you have, and how does it affect you?
I have tons of insecurities, but one of them that I try to work on is my weight. I'm very insecure about my weight.
Fine ass niggas always be the worst.
Yeah, man. I want big ass legs and nice, big old juicy thighs. You gotta, But yeah, I'm most insecure about my weight. It's always like I can never get over 160.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
We're praying to give it out,
Mega body.
baby.
So I have a ton as well. But I don't know that I need to get over them or they don't really affect me. For real. It's just a part of me. And I mean, I love me, so whatever. But I think the one that that comes to mind is my pinky toe looks just like my father's, and it's really flat and weird. And I think I said on the show before, I have an ugly foot, or I call it ugly foot. It just peels a lot. One of them real pretty, and then the other one peels a lot.
All right, David.
It's so crazy because like a bunch of my insecurities growing up, like going through high school and having to defend myself and being bullied and stuff. A lot of those I have like grown into and learned to appreciate and learn that other people appreciate them. But now I am a bodybuilder, so I suffer from a lot of body dysmorphia where I'm losing weight, gaining weight.